So meanwhile, I have shared a photo of that topo sheet which we showed yesterday. The image file, you please download it and keep it in your folders. This is having very less data compared to that of the PDF file we shared yesterday of that topo sheet. So I think it will be more easy to handle while doing the georeferencing and digitizing and all. So I can request you to please download it and keep it in your folder. Yeah, I think in start, welcome to the third day of our training program. So today we will be seeing how to georeference our topo sheet. Then we'll be digitizing some features from it, and finally we'll be doing the exporting of a map. Okay, so this is a little bit time-consuming process. So I think we should move fast and yeah. So, can you please tell me what is this georeferencing thing? We have already discussed in the first class. So, anybody, can you please tell me why we need to georeference an image? Am I audible?
Yes.
Okay. So, please tell me why. What is the use of georeferencing an image? Anybody, please? So, okay, I'll tell you. So, we are georeferencing to align an image to the actual coordinates which is present on the earth. That is, we are aligning to its actual latitude and longitude. So why we are doing this? Because topo sheets or satellite images and things like that, it will not have the information of the coordinates, and we cannot use this directly. So we have to first georeference it, assign some coordinates to some places of that topo sheet or a satellite map, whatever data we have. Then we'll get the georeferenced image. So if it is not georeferenced, our our result will be wrong. We will not get an exact correct result if the georeferencing is not correct or if it is not georeferenced. So we are doing this to align all the layers that we use to align perfectly. So once we georeference only, we can digitize the features like bead points, lines, polygons like roads, buildings, lakes, then all those sorts of things that we use to digitize. We can only do that once that image is georeferenced. Otherwise, we will not get the correct result. Okay. So, shall we start? Did you download all that Togoshi which I just posted in the group? I think this will be better to use because that PDF image which I showed earlier, that is around 23 MB. So I think some of you might have faced some issues to load that image. So we can use this instead. It is the same thing. We can use this now. Okay. And keep your pages open. Please download this image and I'll share my screen now. Okay. Can you see the screen?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So we'll start. We'll start by doing the georeferencing. And do you remember how to load that opposite data? Yesterday we discussed. We go to the layer, add raster layer, and you should go to this browse button and you can download that toposheet file which I shared now. That is only around 890 KB. Then you should open it and add it to the layers and close it. And here in coordinates you can see this is not as correct. Like this is not according to the real coordinates that we have. We have something like 75.4570 something like that. I think you know about the coordinates of Kerala. If anybody is from Kerala, then you might be knowing. So actually, this negative value will not come from coordinates. That is for sure. So you can say that this coordinate system or coordinate reference system is wrong. So now we have to do that georeferencing process. So I hope everybody have loaded their topo sheet, and if you are facing any problems, please let me know. We'll start in 1 minute. Okay. Before that, I need you to check in the layer option for this georeferencer thing, or sometimes it might be present in the view also. So my in my version it is in the layer georeferencer. So if anybody is not able to find this georeferencer, please let me know now because without this you cannot do it. And in some versions it will not be installed. So you have to do it as a plugin add-on. So you people please check whether this georeferencer option is present in your versions of QGIS. And please let me know in the comment box. It's not there. Okay. Okay, we'll discuss it. Only one person? Okay. So anybody, only one person is not having. So those who don't have this, you please go to this plugins and click on this manage and install plugins. And there will be something like this. And you can check for this georeferencer in the search bar. So if it is not there also, please check in the raster option also. So Please check in layer option, view option or raster option. So if it is there in any of these options, please comment here in the chat box. Yeah, in some versions it might be there in raster, in some it will be there in this layer option. So I hope everything is clear. We should move fast because we are losing too much of time. Okay, I hope everybody is having the georeferencer now. Okay. So what we have to do is you should go to the georeferencer. In my system, it is in layer. So I'm going to layer, then georeferencer. And if it is present in the raster for you, then you can go to raster and georeferencer. So when you click on it, something will come like this. A new georeferencer window will open. And you can add your file here. You can either go to file and open raster or directly the open raster is present here. The first option, open raster. You can click on that and you can add your topo sheet, the image file, latest image file, and it will come like this. Okay. Please tell me if I am going too fast or you are able to follow so that I can reduce my speed. Okay. Just open the georeferencer. Then here go to open raster, then load your topo sheet. Are your topo sheets coming like this pixelated things? Is it clear or not? No, no, I'm not asking whether what I'm saying is clear. Your image, like the image you loaded, is it clear for you? Like when you zoom in, are you able to see the things written? Or should I give an image which is more clear? Yes, it is pixelated. Yeah, that's what I'm asking. Okay, I think I'll give a different image then. Wait a minute. Just wait for 1 minute. I'll share another picture because we need to get that coordinate details while zooming in. So if it is pixelated, it will be difficult for you to see. So now I have shared uh, 58A3 topo sheet in the group. So it is around 11 MB. I think that will be enough. So you can download it and keep it in your folder. You just delete that 850 wala topo sheet. Okay. So we'll again go to layer georeferencer, open the raster which is around 11 MB. You please load that raster and try to zoom in. Yeah, it is coming. Okay, no problem. So the topo sheet number is C43E3. Okay. So now we will work on this. I hope everybody have loaded. Now we will give coordinates to this topo sheet. That is, we'll take the four exact values of the coordinates which is already given in the topo sheet. We will be taking the four corner 1, 2, 3 and 4. So can you see this? This is called as add JCP points, which means JCP means ground control points. So we'll click on that and we will zoom to the top left corner of the topo sheet. And can you see this intersection of this latitude and longitude? You just click on the middle. Yeah, zoom it like this. You just click on the middle and you will get a window called Enter Map Coordinates. So please complete up to here. Uh, Show it once again. After opening this topo sheet, you can go to this option called Add GCP Points near the settings. Add GCP Points. And you go to the top left corner of the coordinates. Here already the coordinates are written and you can zoom to it and you can see the intersection lines of this latitude and longitude. You can zoom and you can click on the intersection point, the middle point of that, and something like this will come to enter the map coordinates. There you can enter in X, you can enter the coordinates which is given here 76 0. 76 space 0 by 11 space 30. This is already given here, okay? So you can just look into it and enter the values, the same values, no problem. So X east value is 76 0 and the Y north value is 11 30. And you can click on OK. So you can see, you can zoom in and see a red dot is coming. So it means that you have given that GCP points. Okay. If anybody is not following, you please let me know because this is like little steps are there. And then you go to the right corner, zoom it. In the same way, in the intersection point, you can click on the intersection point, then give values 76 space 15, 11 space 30. You can click on OK. So here also a red dot is coming. Then we will go to the bottom right corner, zoom it, intersection point, click there, give the values X 76, 76 15 and Y 11 15. Okay. So you can see the red dot here also. What will happen if we are giving this wrong values? We can check. We are taking this four corner points for the easiness, okay? We can choose any points from in between also, no problem. But for the easiness of our problem, we are taking these known points. So we can check what if we enter the wrong coordinates. Click in the center of the bottom left. Then 76 50 I'm giving instead of 76 0 and 11 30 I'm giving instead of 11 50. You can see a line, okay? You can see a red line. Earlier it was just a point when the coordinates we entered were correct. So now when we enter this wrong points, okay, you can see there is a red line coming from everywhere. So if something like this happened, it means that the entered coordinates, that the coordinates you entered are wrong. So what we have to do now is we can delete this point. So there is a button next to this add GCP points. This is delete GCP point. You can click on that and you select this wrong coordinate. Okay. No need to select the others because others are correct. And then again go to add GCP points and you can give the correct coordinates. So in between, if there are any doubts or if you are not able to follow, or if I'm going in a little bit fast way, you can say no problem. 76 0 in X and 11 15 in Y. Okay, so that is also correct. A small red dot is coming. So when you zoom out, you can see four red dots are placed. Okay, so yes, are there any doubts till now? GCP point is not showing in my QGIS. Uh, like, is this toolbar not there? This toolbar? If a toolbar like this is coming, you can check, you can keep the cursor on that thing and you can check for add GCP points or delete GCP points. It will be there. So I hope everybody have done till now. So I'll proceed. So what you have to do next? Next, like if there are any doubts, please ask right away, no problem. Okay, fine. I'll move on then. Okay. Now, what we have to do is we should go to this transformation settings. A yellow colored settings option is there, the transformation settings. You can click on that. Then you can select the target CRS. You can see very different types of coordinate reference systems are there. You can keep it as EPSG 4326 WGS 84. Okay, first we'll check on this whether it is coming or not. And in output file, you browse and choose the folder in which you want to save this file. Okay. So I'm choosing my folder path and I'm keeping modified in the end of the topo sheet number so that I can understand it easily whether it is modified or not. Save. Then resembling method, keep it as nearest neighbor. No issues. Then there is nothing to be done. You just click on OK. Then you can see a play button here. This is start georeferencing option. You can click on that. So you will get a message like georeference successful. The layer was successfully saved. Okay, now let's check whether our georeferencing is correct or not. So please minimize this georeferencer window. Georeferencer window. And you can see this is the original topo sheet. This is the modified topo sheet. So you please untick that old topo sheet which is not georeferenced and click on this modified topo sheet. Right click it and zoom to layer so that it will come to the map canvas and see now the coordinates have changed. It is georeferenced. So this is how you georeference a topo sheet. Okay. Earlier, see the earlier image. This was the original image without georeferencing and see the coordinates. how it is coming, minus degree, like that. And now when we are choosing this modified one, just right click and zoom to layer, we can see it is georeferenced, the coordinates are coming. 76 degree, 21, 34, like that, 11 degree. So this image is georeferenced. So if there are any doubts, you please ask now. Regarding this, we have completed one step. That is georeferencing. That is a very basic thing. First step. Um, Repeat the last step. Which one? Georeferencing. From where do you want me to explain? Layering one. Okay. After adding the modified into the canvas, is that it? Okay. So once you close that georeferencer window, you will be having these two layers. This is the one which was present earlier, and this modified. If you have saved the name as modified, it will come like that. Or whatever you have saved, it will come like this on the top. Then you can just click on that, right click, and go to zoom to layer, so that it will be present on the top on the map canvas. Then you can check by moving your cursor on the map and check the coordinates here. That is coming correctly. 76 degree, 11 degree, like that. But for this earlier one, it was not like that. See, the coordinates, it is not a proper coordinate system. So this is how you do it. Now I'm removing my older one, that not georeferenced one. You can click on, right click on it, then remove layer and remove one legend entry. Okay. Okay. Right click, zoom to layer, so that it will come. So now only one layer is present in my system. How to save? Tell me once again. A minute. Can you repeat the saving step at transformation setting, please? Ah, okay. You go to transformation settings, polynomial one, let it be like default. Target CRS, EPSG 4326, WGS 84, let it be like that by default. And here in output file, you can click on browse and where like you want to save it and give the name like modified so that you can easily understand. Then resampling method is nearest neighborhood only, you keep it like that. And if you want to see the GCP points that you saved, you can click on save GCP points. And if not, then no problem. That's all. Then you can click on OK. Then I've already done this, so I'm not clicking on OK. You just click on OK. And then you have to do this. Start georeferencing. Like it is a green play button. Please click on that. Okay. Then a message will come here. Georeference successful in green color. So you can close this georeferencing window, and when you go to this map canvas in the layer panel, you can see that modified layer, and just click on it and check whether it is coming in coordinate system is coming as this in yours. So if it is coming like this, then it is correct.
Miss, how do we correct it wrong?
Is beta? I didn't get you.
And Miss Malvika, can you how do you um how do correct it wrong? If you get it wrong, how do you correct it?
Are you talking about the GCP points?
Yeah.
You can go to that delete GCP points. You should give that points again. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So I hope everybody got this. So our georeferencing here is done. So let's move on to the next step, which is digitizing. Okay. I hope everybody has done till now, because the next step we are going to do, we have to do that, like we have to complete that georeferencing first, then only we'll be able to digitize. So if not completed, please complete within 2 minutes. So please keep this map in your canvas, and you please delete that old topo shape which is not georeferenced. So now we are going to create vector data, which is points, lines and polygons. So we only have half an hour. I think we can complete in that. Okay. So you keep this modified map there and go to this layer. Then an option called create layer is there. You click on the create layer option. Then you can see the second option is new shape file layer. Just click on that. Go to layer, then create layer, then go to new shape file layer. So a pop-up window will come. You can click on this, and here you can give the file name, and also you can save where the path you want it to be. So I'm giving my path and giving the file name as points. I'm giving the name as points and save. So let the file encoding be UTF-8. Let it be by that default. And geometry type, as we are going to give points. So choose the geometry type as points. Okay. And then we are going to give a field which consists of the names of the places. Like we are giving points as places here. So we will be giving the names of that places. So we need a field for that to store the names of that places. We'll be giving a new field in the name. You can give us places again. Then in type, since we are going to give alphabets like places name, like Ernakulam, Thrissur, like that. So let it be text. So if you are giving to like going to give numerical values, then you can give integer, decimal, or something like that. Because in some features, say suppose we are taking river as a feature, in the line feature, we have to calculate the length. So in that, we'll be giving this as like instead of places, we'll be giving the length as a feature. Then in type option, it will be like integer or decimal, something like that. Since this is a place name, we are giving it as text. Then after that you can click on add to field list. So then it will come here. Okay. Now click on OK. So you can see in the layers option, points are there. Option called points have come. Now what you have to do, you, I think you are able to see this. A yellow pencil will be there in the toolbar. This option is called as toggle editing. Toggle editing. So when the points layer is enabled, you can click on that toggle edit. Then to the right side of that toggle editing, you can see this option called as add point feature. Like three dots will be there and the settings option also will be there. Then you can click on that add point feature. So your cursor will change to something like.
Okay then. So, Miss, like,
Hello? Okay, we'll continue. So you click on that add point feature and you select any box from this topo sheet. We can make it small. Okay, I think we can take this top. Please go to this top left box, like the small box you can take. And you can see many places named Kaida Poil, then Pevum Palekil, Churamadu, like that. So you can click on that place and something like this will come. Since ID is by default, like ID will be there by default. So you can give it as 1 because we are giving the places 1. And in that places, since we have selected the text type, you can give what? The place name. Kaida. Wait. Okay. And click on OK. Then you can select this one. It is your wish, okay? No problem. You can select whatever you like and just give that names. Just click on that. Then give the names like this. You just give 5 places names. We don't want to go too much into this. Kalapuram. Okay, I'm just randomly giving these places names. Okay, I've given 4 place names. Okay, so if there are any doubts, please post it in the chat box. So I've just given the 4 place name. You just untick that modified layer. You can see the points which we have given now. So if you're doing it correctly, then it will come like this. Okay, just check whether it is coming and then again turn that layer on. Then what you have to do is you have to save these points. So an option called save layer edits is present next to that toggle editing. You just save that edits, then click on toggle editing again. Okay. So are there any people who doesn't have this toggle editing option? Sometimes it may not be there, sometimes it will be there. So if toggle editing option is not given, that yellow pencil option is not given, then you will have to enable it by some other methods. So I hope after this it is clear. Can everybody please reply whether I should repeat it again or can I continue? Anyway, recorded sessions will be there. That is not an issue. But if you are not following or if I'm going too fast, you please let me know. Okay. Then we'll continue. So we have created our point files. So it is there. You can check by unticking your topo sheet. Okay. So if you right click on this points layer, you can see an option called properties. You can go to properties and you can change the color, the size, the thickness, everything like that in the symbology option. You can see the color is present here. Click on this. You can choose any color you want. I'm choosing red. The thing is that while creating maps, keep it as simple as it is. So there are things like this and all. I am telling you not to go for that. Keep it as simple as possible. So the size is also there. We can just increase the size and check how it is coming. Just increase the size. Click on apply. So see the size have increased. Okay. So we can play it with symbology later because this everybody can understand just like doing 20 photos or editing photos, something like that. So we'll keep it as 2 only. Okay. So anyway, our point files are here. Now let us go for linear features. So here we have NH 212 here. 212. Okay. So we'll be digitizing that. So for that, what you have to do, go to the layer option again, create layer, new shapefile layer. Then file name you can type as road, save it. In geometry tab, you have to select line string because it is linear feature. You have to select line string option. Okay. Then in the new field, you can give it as a road or river, anything like that. Since now we are doing that NH212, we will be giving just road and again text option because road name we have to do. No, I think we don't have to do the road's name. We can give the length of the road. So we can give it as integer. Okay. If you want to give the road name, you can give the road name again. Like here, you can type road again, then text. Then you can give it as NH212. But now I think it is not needed. You can just like calculate the length in the next class. So you have to give it as a road integer so that we can calculate it in the next class. Okay. Then click on OK. Then again we can go to this toggle editing option. Click on that. Then go to add line feature option. Click on that and try to digitize it from here like this to here. Just like that. So you have to click on this. Click, click, click. Just have to click it like this. So whenever you are digitizing linear feature like roads, rivers, railways, and something like that, especially roads and rivers, you have to zoom it as much as possible because there will be a lot of bends and curves in the roads and rivers. So unless and until it is not zoomed, it will look like a zigzag thing. So when you zoom it as much as possible, you can get it as the curvy shape that it's originally having. So now I'm just doing like this because we don't have much time. So I'm just digitizing it like this. So I hope you all are saving this into your respective folders because we need these layers tomorrow for the area calculation and things and all. And to end, you have to double click and then right click. So ID we can give us 1 and just try to type something into the road option will not come because we have given us integer. So only numbers will come. So let us type as 212 because it is NH212 and click on OK. So save this and again you should click toggle editing because that is how we will do. Don't forget to do that and just yeah, you can see the layers have been digitized. You can right click on the road, go to properties, you can change the color and you can change the width, changing it to 1, apply OK. So now we have a linear feature also. So in the same way we are going to what? A polygon. We now digitize a polygon. Are there any polygon feature in this? Hmm. Okay, fine. We digitize this forest area. It's a dense mixed jungle. We just select this squares, this much portion of jungle. Okay, for that, just like you did before for the point feature and road feature, click on layer, go to create layer, then new shapefile layer, and in file name, you can give us polygon. So you can see this, no? We save this as shape file format. So we'll be needing this for tomorrow's length and area calculations. So you please keep it ready in your respective folders because we really need that tomorrow. So if it is not ready, you will have to do that again from the scratch. So it is better to save it right now. Okay, and save that. So here the geometry type will be polygon. Click on that. Then give the new field name as forest. Okay. Hmm. You give this polygon. Give this as polygon. Then in type we can give as forest. Then click on the add to field list. Click on OK. Then click again on this toggle editing. Then here the option will be add a polygon feature. Click on that and now start by clicking just from here. This portion we can take. So you can see how the polygon is coming. So just click it like that. Then once you have finished, so I'm not doing it very correctly, I'm just doing it for the sake of showing you. Okay. Now just if you finish, right click and you can give the ID polygonous dense mixed jungle. Okay. So this is my dense mixed jungle here. And we can go to the properties, change the color as green. What type of green is okay, this green. Reducing the opacity. Like okay. So these are the features that we created today. Points are there, lines are there, polygon is there. So we forgot one thing, we forgot to save this. So just save layer edits and click on toggle editing again. Please don't forget to save the layers. Once it is saved only you can get it back even after closing this file. Okay. So this is how you georeference and digitize a point, line and polygon features. So this is just for showing you how to digitize it. So I think your study area maps will require something more than this because this is just like LKG students are doing and playing with their stuff. So until here, is everything clear? Like how to georeference and how to digitize this point, lines and polygons. Is it clear till now? So if anybody is missing something, please comment in the chat box. Okay. Yeah, you can name the points, lines, and polygons. You also show. Okay. There is an option called show labels. Like we have given the name as dense mixed jungle. Okay. So to see that, you have to right click on that polygon feature, and there is something called show labels. So when you click on that, here it will come. And points. We forgot to do that. For points, we give it as a place names. Just click on right click on this, show label names, and then you can see the places names which we have given. So to do that, you have to enable the labels. Likewise, for the road also, you can click on show labels and you can see 212 NH212 we have given it is showing. Okay. So, any doubt? After this, is it clear for everyone? Okay. Should I repeat any step again? So these are the very basics of QGIS. Mm. How files are saved, PDF for us, shape files. The points, lines, and polygons, that data will be saved as shape files. Can we add coordinates on the polygon? Uh, like we already have the coordinates. Just because we only have the coordinates only, we are able to do this. Or are you asking like writing coordinates on the polygon? That we'll discuss tomorrow after exporting the map. I think you're talking about the grids and the coordinates that is coming on the outer corner of that final map, I guess. Yeah, we'll discuss that tomorrow. Exporting the map, we'll discuss tomorrow. I'll show you tomorrow. No problem. Tomorrow we'll be discussing this exporting maps, then how to create a map layout, then what else? Area calculation, length calculation, and everything. Then how to style different layers, and also we'll see about the attribute data. So we'll see that one after another, no problem. We'll measure the distance, area, etc. Then we'll do this exporting after doing this. So what else? So is that it? Any more doubts? Like what we discussed today? We saw the georeferencing. We saw the digitization of point lines and polygons, vector data. I hope everybody has saved their files as shape files in that particular folder I told you to make. And we will save this as this QGIS file. So for that, you please take your QGIS software and you go to project and create, go to save. Then you can go to the folder which have created all these layers. So I'm going to this. Then you can give any file name. So the type will be in QGIS project format. You should save it as QGIS project formats. Just give the name as map or whatever you like. No issue. And click on save so that we can take this file again tomorrow and work on this. Let me check. Let me close this one. Let me check. It is coming. Yeah, it is here. See the files which we saved today. Points. Many in many formats it is there. Points. Shape is the file which we need. So this is all the supporting files. So without these supporting files, this won't work. Points are there. Road is there. Then polygon is also there. And the map file which we created now is also there. So I'm just checking whether it is coming. Just double click on it. Okay, it is coming, no problem. So you please save this file somewhere safe. And if you have any doubts, you can ask. We still have some time left. So this is basically how you do this georeferencing and digitization. So if somebody have missed some steps, you can also watch this recorded lectures. It will be available soon in the group. So I hope everybody was able to do this till now. Okay. So, while practicing this, if you're facing any difficulties or if you're having any issues, you can message in the group or you can just message me also. No problem. So, some of the common doubts and like difficulties, I'll try to post a reply in the group so that everybody can see it. Okay, then we'll stop for now. We'll see tomorrow. Okay, thank you. So for tomorrow, please keep your files ready that we did today. Thank you all. Thank you so much.